I didn't record it because I was talking to family while doing it at the same time, but I did beat Radon, and it was excellent, excellent fight. I'm sure you can see other people play it on YouTube, but it was amazing. Uh, and now we're moving the way to Necron, but I'm going to search this whole little island area where we fought him. They did a really good job setting up this fight. Honestly, it was really excellent how they set it up. Do one arcane, one vigor. It really was an excellent, excellent fight. So yeah, we are going to just run around here. Basically, how the fight worked was you just keep. It took me a minute because I died a bunch of times where I was like, "Yo, there's, you know, I'm just getting fucking real." Then I realized these summons because I thought it was only Blade, the half wolf you could summon, or Blade. Oh, there was a bunch of them on the ground, and all of them summoned people, and they all died like in the first half. And then I figured out that you could just keep summoning them, and that was the key because if once phase one it was focused on you could still like kind of distance, kind of figure something out. But I was sitting there like, what if I was a strength build? I don't. How would I even get close to this guy? Because his attacks just kind of. I think all of them have a shockwave, right? So, but then even at least now, I was like, all right, we'll do some distance. You can do phase one. But once phase two hits, like, oh, you can't. Oh, this guy's really aggro on you. There's like nothing you can do. And I was like, okay, you got to keep these summons distracting him, so you all have to work together to beat him. You know, and that worked out quite well. And right now, this so where this whole battle happened was this beachfront. Um, I don't know if I had it on video where I beat the Scarlet Bot Dragon. It's like the old one that we saw that I got to like half health before. It would be that one. Um, got it spell because I thought Scarlet Bot would help out with Radon, but there was just no pause to do it. It was basically keep distance and toss the Black Fireball at him. And it did okay damage to him. Certainly more than the NPC summons, but yeah. There was an item. Okay, we got this. Devoid of any benediction. Seek the divine. It doesn't say what it does. If it doesn't, I'll put devoid of any benediction. Maybe it doesn't do anything. And maybe this beach was, and yeah, I was using. I don't think I used void this far, but I was certainly running very. This was a boss in which he had to run very, very far in order to stay safe from him. That's also why I was saying like, how would a melee really do anything? I imagine if you were a pure melee, you would summon and you just have to have the high health and poise and everything to be close to him. But then when he uses gravity attacks, like, I don't know what you do. You know? Okay, I think that's everything. Let's take the little teleport. I can see if there's any notes from like the people there. Take this back. So they treat us back in the castle. Because the castle was basically de-aggroed to get to the festival. Right? So it brought us to the front. Well, that teleporter takes us inside Redmane Castle to where the quote unquote festival was happening. Yeah, festival was started in here. So there was some sort of like announcer dude. We'll see if he has anything to say. Let's put this side of Grace again. And we'll pick a day to come back and actually walk through because actually didn't even have us walk through Redmane Castle. Literally just teleports here. And once you enter here, everyone's waiting to. Yeah, the ghosts are still here, and they're just waiting to do the fight. Let's see if that dude is up there. And all these guys were summons for the fight. People you could summon for. It was cool. There's the dude here announcing shit, but he's gone now. Wow. Actually, see, this is a no fight zone. But let's see what the boy. Yeah, this is him. This is the announcer.
At last,
Looks like Slave Knight
the
Gale.
war festival has ended. Brave champion, you, a celebration was festering with rot and crippled by madness. Finally, I'm no longer bound to this. I have a task in old business, you could say. May we meet again. It's time, may we meet again if the fates... It's time, may we meet again.
Alright, and all the shit north is just way too different. It's on this Dragon Barrels. The Dragon Barrel area. Now they have Radon's thing. I did search in the basement of this tower. It's a whole platforming section to get to the basement. There was a boss that I forgot what it's called, something apostle. But basically it one hit me on basically everything. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Where's the street? Actually, Finer Urtrager was not that bad. You couldn't summon for it, but you could use basically you could run this entire area. So though he was much stronger than me, I basically just kept my distance and used the black fireballs. Took him out. He gave 90,000 souls. That was more than Radon. So I don't think we were supposed to, but it was weak to the black fire, to the god killer incantations. This dude, he uses the god killer fireball, that black fireball. I'm sure, not too sure what he's weak to. Oh, so that'll be for a different time. Anyway, now that we have Radon's thing, though, let's make sure we go in and activate it. Still haven't activated Renalis. It's interesting, right? Yeah, Garang's thing, I don't even know. That's just possible. Still getting one hit by every attack he has. He has a tower behind him. Ah, 200. Okay. Mr. Resisting Potion of the Scarlet Rock. HP upgrades. Mark basement. Here. Let's go see what people got to say here. So, if the Scarlet Rot has infested that land, where the hell is Melania who spread the Scarlet Rot?
Journey to the capital, laying down the two fingers. You may be out. General Radahn, the famed, he fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds, and by my reckoning, Radahn, though,
Really? They don't have any changed dialogue for defeating Radahn? Interesting.
I asked you, be thankful it is all the king.
Rogier D. Fish has not there. He said he's going to find God and old man's
Greeting,
time.
are you here for spirit?
Yes. Jeez.
Well, I took you for no man to lay out your arm.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
Might be the finger. Pointing finger. Oh, and then she does one. Tell you one person I still can't defeat. Goddamn invisible assassin. Can't defeat him. Invisible will ever defeat him. Oh, you get Radahn's equipment. Great apples, yeah. I think we picked a bunch up while we were from they were like scattered on the floors. Oh, there's some significant lore on this. Nokron knew the first thing of his father Radahn. So Radahn. For some this tears. Radahn was naturally by the lord of the battles.
Now, that door.
Starscore's greatsword is an intelligence. Or his great bow, which is strength. So none of these still are not for me.
Now, go.
I got good at dragon shit, so I can't. I think it's time now. Is there anything else we have to do before we go to this thing, the Starfall Crater? Oh, Kenneth's doing alright. I don't know how to get into this divine tower. Alright, let's switch to Great Wings. Yeah, I'll believe it some more. Alright, whatever. Okay, let's go say hi to Kenneth Haight and then jump into the Star Crater. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get Haight's quest to go forward. I wish we had more spells that could be cast from horseback. Because honestly, the Black Fireball, being able to do that, it's coming super duper clutch, honestly. Oh, wait, no. No. I don't know why they're red. This one's he's trying to get peace between the beast and people.
I must begin for a true and
And that's said that. Find this crater. Oh yeah, and then when Radon hits 50% health, he literally like disappears. And then he just comes back as a fucking meteor. That was pretty cool. They really made it feel like we were fighting against that. Yeah. The fact that they really did that's pretty cool. So that's oh, I guess I should just fucking look in front of me at the oh, his whole thing was like like he hugs a little tiny horse because he loves him, which is super cool, but he used gravity magic to keep himself from crushing the horse. It's like super sweet, you know? I'm assuming Lai is around here. This really reminds me of it's the game Nier Automata, where like after you pass a certain point in the game, like shit changes. Oh, it said we freed the stars. I gotta check the night sky, see if that actually means. I don't know what that means. So you said meet him here. Or do I have to meet him in the underground? Like, here. Check crater. Crater. Is a trader taken care of? Almost knocked on a man. Come on, I'll check. Who's the fucking trader? Do I just jump down? Or... He said onwards to Nokron, but what the fuck is the path? You didn't... Go to Vegas, respawn. Now that we know for sure we are not supposed to fall. We're supposed to apparently do something here. What something is though. Sure, we're not supposed to fall. Let me get my souls. That's a big deal. I mean, falling into a little waterfall bit would be the thing. How do we get down, brother? Maybe I fucking missed something. I mean, we definitely, yeah, Nokron's over here. Let me get my souls and teleport into the wells and see what's up. Maybe I just need to go down to the well. Good provider. No. Let's do it. Let's try it. Yeah, because Nokron's like over here, right? I don't think this guy is any different. That's the goddamn same. That was enough, right? And we still can't reach it, right? I still aggro. We already got that guy. So the fuck do we? He said he'll meet me down there. Maybe should I go back to the Sofria River one then? Is there now something different to be aware of? This is the craters behind that, right? Still going this way, and the crater is down here. Maybe I gotta go see these guys? There's the crate. But now in this game, there's probably just like some fucking kid on this. This leads here. He said head on, not. Well, that looks like something. This game just needs something else. This game is a platform. This game is a platform. I'm saying it out loud. This game is a platform. There's something here. Yes. It's not that far away. I have a little lamps and everything because somebody's already been here, you know. Yeah, Nokron is way further east. East. This. Sleep. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some freaky ass enemy to pop up, you know? That'd be some like super janky pop people, you know? Yeah. Nokron we saw was way over here. Because I'm lightning who with me. This game is good. That jump. I would like to get to a fucking first before I jump like that. Excited for this. Fucking snap. Should I get it? Oh. This game for snaps. give me a fucking. Decided Grace anytime soon? Good. Oh. Just have freaky as never saw Grace. What were we looking down here for? Why are we doing here? I know it was Ronnie's thing, but what was the point? Did Ronnie want from here? It's totally offensive there. Statue and all. See you here, bro. Is it button? Sense. There's not going to be. We're far away from p67. I have that one. I lose the sense because ferret they can dodge very easily. Where was the Snake America on this one? laser beam one is great for enemies dodge a lot. If the lights big one too. Oh, boy. Oh, it does me? Beats. It's fashioned like orbs of a formless silver too. Supported by its harness. Really increase arcane to the detriment of physical attack. Imitate the imitator. Playing oh, I'm an arcane build. Who did know me? Nice. Oh wow. Also arcane like 8 points. That's impressive. Well, these dragon attacks are gonna be falling back home if he has me. Wait, can I level up with these? Let's do that first. Let's do it. Okay, so. Yep. We could use more vigor right now. I think I've got enough mine to get me through for now. But we need more. That's good. Put them up there. Always stop at 20. But I feel like the build's coming. The build's coming together. Easy. Good. Name's not in there. Do nothing. Delete this pot. Good. This is a statue of the Living King font. That was way up here. That's the pencil over there. So further. Okay. Exactly. Oh, this is all. How do we get to the mountain? It's like longer than wobbling dust. Those aren't the ghosts anymore. They're the actual. Leave. Beautiful. Drop on this. Over this part. Isn't it goes back and fucking nothing? I think that's all. Maybe not. This is madness. It's a whole different world. It's a whole different world. Honestly, I think that's enough for today. Oh, Steak America. I wasn't exactly fighting a boss there. These are like brand new. It seems it's all part of the seal for Liz. They definitely didn't put you in the So, there you go. Yeah. But it says we're in the seal for river, not in the. What is that? Dragon soul. Already he's a big bro up north, so wait, whatever. But it is time to save and quit.